Hello everyone, welcome back to the Design Studio. In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can make this crochet kit. I'm going to take you through the process of reading the instructions. And this one is so dear to my heart because I made it for my granddaughter. She loves boba tea. We both love it. Let's get started.
Udi Designs, unique expressions.
So let's see. So cute, they name it Betsy. The kit brings everything you need to make it. It brings all the yarn that you need. It brings the safety eye, yarn needle, and a crochet hook. Don't use a different one because the pattern is created for this one. These are the instructions in English. They give you abbreviation of the color of the yarns. It says here what is the finished size. Additional supply needed like scissors, a stitch marker. It brings all the instructions with diagrams of all the stitches. I recommend that if you're not familiar with the stitches too much, to practice with another yarn. Don't use the one that it brings because you might run short. My experience has been that I never run short. I always have a little bit of extra, but don't risk it. It has instructions for all the pieces and instructions on how to assemble it and put it all together. These instructions is telling you to make a magic ring or chain 2, 8 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. I'd rather do the magic ring, so that's how we're going to start. The way I make the magic ring is that I hold the yarn like this. My hand, I make an X. I hold the X here like this. I grab my crochet hook, I put it under this one on top of the other one, and then I pull it through. I let go of the ring, and then I close it a little bit and secure it with a chain. So that's the magic ring. So for round 1, it says to make a chain, 1 chain, and then 8 single crochet in the ring. We already made 1 chain, right? To secure it, we're gonna do 8 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 8. Now this is the beauty of the magic ring. You can close it, and then you have your first round. Join your rounds with a slip stitch. This is the first. If you don't know for sure, just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the first. We're gonna join with a slip stitch like this, okay? And then we're gonna make 1 chain, 2 single crochet in each stitch. Don't skip this one that you just grab for the slip stitch. Do 2 here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 in each. Total of 16. We're gonna close round 2. Make sure you count your stitches. Close it with a slip stitch, and we're gonna do round 3. Okay, so for round 3, we chain 1 after we do this slip stitch, chain 1, and then single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitches. That will be an increase 8 times. A tip that I give you is that if you're going to do for round 3, you're gonna repeat 8 times the same thing to get 24 stitches. Do these little lines, and as soon as you finish your repetition, just mark it so you don't get confused. Making sure that I grab this little space here, this stitch for my single crochet, and then I'm gonna make 2 in the same. That's the repetition. 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochet. That's my first repetition. So you do 1 normal and then 1 increase. Gonna make 1 normal and then 1 increase. Okay, make that repetition 8 times and keep control of your rounds by writing them down like this. Supposed to be only 1 more, and yeah, we have just 2 spaces here, 2 stitches, 1 and then the last one, it's an increase. So what you're doing is that you're opening up the circle, you're making it wider. If you doubt of where to put your stitch for the next to close the round, just count your stitches. So it's right here on the 24. This is your chain and this is the first single crochet. So to close your round, you're gonna go right here and make a slip stitch. For round 4, single crochet in the next 3 stitches and an increase 6 times and join, making 30 stitches. So we're gonna repeat the same concept for round 4. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 30 stitches. 3 single crochet in the next stitches, always going back to this stitch, okay, because that's the first single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and increase 2 in the same space. That's our first repetition. 1, 2, 3, and an increase. Continue making this repetition until you reach the end of this round and then join. Now I'm here in the last one, 3 single crochet, and here 2 in the same space, total of 30 stitches for this round. We're gonna close this round with a slip stitch. And for round 5, continue following the instructions, pretty much the same, repeating what is in the bracket 6 times and join. I'll meet you at the end of round 5 for 36 stitches. So I'm on my last stitch here. For round 5, I'm gonna make the increase in the last one here for my last repetition. And right here, close the round. For round 6, it says working in back loop only. Chain 1, single crochet in each stitch around, join 36 stitches. So this is very easy. It's just going to be single crochet, you chain 1 and a single crochet. When they say back loop, what they mean is just grabbing this one on the back, 36 stitches all around, chain 1 for round 6, and then grabbing only the back loop. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna grab this loop here on the back, and we're gonna make 1 single crochet here, 1 single crochet, and continue making single crochet all around for round 6, total of 36. And I meet you right here. Okay, so I'm almost at the end of round 6, 34 stitches, and then 35 and 36. We're gonna join here, grabbing both loops with a slip stitch. Round 7, it says to do single crochet working in both loops, chain 1 single crochet in each stitch around to join, and 36 again, chain 1 again in the same, and you're gonna make 36 stitches all around, but in this case you're gonna grab 2 loops, okay, all together, And what this is going to make pretty neat, it's making this rim. This is the bottom part of the Boba Tea cup. So we're gonna continue making single crochet for round 7 all around until we meet here. Now I'm at the end of round 7 with my last stitch, 36 stitches in total, and I'm going to close with a slip stitch right here. That's the end of round 7. For round 8, it says to chain 1, single crochet in the next 11 stitches, and then an increase 3 times, and it's going to be a total of 39. Because you're going to have to do it 3 times and a total of 39 stitches. Chain 1, and then you're going to make 11, counting this one as your first, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And an increase here, 2 in the same space, and you're gonna repeat this 3 times and join. Total of 39 stitches. I meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so I'm at the last stitches here for round 8. I'm gonna make single crochet, and then the last one, 2 single crochet. To make the increase, I'm going to join to close this round. And for round 9 through 10, so for those 2 rounds, chain 1, single crochet in each stitch around, and then join. So it's going to be 39 stitches altogether for each round. Round 9 and 10. Chain 1, and then go back in here and repeat single crochet in each round. Just single crochet, repetitions of just 1 single crochet in each stitch all around until you reach the end, and it's going to be 39 stitches for round 9 and 10. So I'll meet you at the end of round. Okay, so I'm in my last stitch for round 10, 39 stitches. I'm gonna close here with a slip stitch, and it says here for round 11, chain 1, single crochet in the next 6 stitches and increase, single crochet in the next 6 stitches and repeat 3 times, and then 42 stitches all together for round 11. It's going to be a repetition of 3 times of the same for round 11, 1, 2, and 3, a total of 42 stitches. Continue working all the rest of the rounds until round 18, and I'll meet you at the end of round 18 to do round 19 with you, where we have to place a marker for the eyes. After completing round 18, chain 1, single crochet in the next 25 stitches, place a marker, then single crochet in the next 7 stitches, place a marker again in the next 16 stitches and join 48 stitches. This is to place the eyes after you complete all the rounds. Make 25 stitches. Make sure you place the marker on the front of the stitch, not on top, because you're gonna have to use those stitches for round 20. Continue with 7 more stitches in between and add a second stitch marker for the other eye. Single crochet in the next 16 stitches, join, and you should have 48 stitches for round 19. We're gonna close round 19 with a slip stitch, and now for round 20, chain 1, single crochet the next 15 stitches and increase 3 times. Join, you should have 51 stitches in total. Keeping control of your repetitions here in the pad, 3 times, total of 51 stitches. Chain 1, we're gonna make 15 stitches, 15 single crochet, 15 and an increase, and then you have to repeat this same 3 times, and at the end you should have 51 stitches. Here I'm at the end of round 20, and I'm going to close with a slip stitch. For round 21 and 22, chain 1 single crochet in each stitch around, join with a slip stitch, and for both of those rounds you have to have 51 stitches. Do those rounds and I meet you at the end of round 22.
Okay, so now I'm at the end of round 22. I just need to make 2 more stitches, 2 single crochet, and I'm closing round 22 right here on the top with a slip stitch. For round 23, it says to chain 1 single crochet in the next 8 stitches, increase single crochet in the next 8 stitches 3 times, total of 54. And I'm going to do the same thing, round 23, 3 times, 54 stitches, so I can keep count, which is going to be easy. Just 1 chain up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and an increase, and then repeat 8 stitches again. Okay, so I'm at the end of round 23. And that was 8. So we finished the same repetition for round 23, 54 stitches in total. For round 24 and 25, chain 1, single crochet in each stitch around, join, it should be 54 for total. So for those 2 rounds, just single crochet all around. And I meet you at the end of round 25. Okay, so let's close round 23 to start round 24. Chain 1 and 1 single crochet in each stitch around, then join and do another round, which is round 25. Okay, so one little tip: if you lost count, start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Okay, so I need to go one more to finish, in case that you lost count. So I'm gonna close here and start round 25, which is the last one. Okay, so I'm in my last stitch for the cup. I'm gonna just close it here with a slip stitch to finish round 25. And this is all the yarn left. I'm just going to take it through and leave all this to weaving the ends or attach it to the top of the cup. This is the cup already.
For the lid of the cup, it's going to be following the instructions with the same concept, and it's telling you here if you want to start with the magic ring or chain 1, 6 single crochet in the ring. So it's up to you what you want to do. I'm going to continue making it with the magic ring. Basically, it's just following the instructions like you did in the cup. Here around 10, it says working in the back loop only. So that is basically the same as you did in the bottom part of the cup. I trust that you can make round 1 through 12 without any problems. So let me meet you at the end of round 12 to then show you how to make round 13. So we're gonna start round 13, chain 1, single crochet in the next 7 stitches, and a decrease. So let's do the decrease. You're gonna insert your hook here, pull it through, leave 2 loops in the hook, insert your hook in the next stitch, pull it through. You have now 3 loops in the hook, pull it through all 3 loops. That's how you make a decrease. You're gonna repeat 7 stitches and then a decrease 6 times and join. You should have 48 stitches at the end of round 13. For round 14, you're gonna be working on the front loops of the round 10. I'm going to fasten off. In the instructions, doesn't specify to fasten off, but not sure why. Maybe they want you to jump from round 13 up to 10 with the 3 chains. I'm not sure, but the way I'm gonna do it works. Okay, so now we're gonna start doing the detail. So what we're gonna do is attach the yarn somewhere, and I'm gonna decide to attach it on here on the back. I'm calling it the back because this is where all my transitions, the rounds were happening. So I'm gonna just grab right here one of these loops, and I'm going to just attach the yarn this way. Okay, so I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3 chains, and it says to single crochet in the first stitch, in the first stitch of the chain. I'm assuming that's what I'm assuming. Okay, so I'm gonna do a single crochet in the first stitch. Okay, chain 5 and then skip 5 loops, right? So I'm gonna do 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it says to skip 5 loops. So we're gonna say, we don't count this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you go in the 6th. Okay, and you're gonna continue making 5 chains, skipping 5 loops all around until you reach the beginning of this round. And it says that you should do 9 chains and 5 loops, joining with a slip stitch at the end. It says here on round 15, chain 1, 8 single crochet in each loop around. That makes sense. And then join to begin. And I'm gonna do like it says, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep making 8 single crochet in each loop around until the end of this round, and should be 72 stitches, 9 scallops with 8 stitches each. So now we're just going to join here on the top where we started with a slip stitch. Now we just need to fasten off. Now we all have to do is just the straw and the flower. Another tip that I give you is put all this yarn in a bowl, so when I'm crocheting the tension is better. Very simple. I just start by around my fingers like this. I grab it like this and I start like that until I make a ball of yarn to crochet from. The straw is very simple. So what we're gonna start doing is just a slip knot. After you do the slip knot, you do 8 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To join to the beginning chain to form a ring. You're gonna join with a slip stitch right here to form a ring. This is instead of making the magic ring. We're gonna make 1 chain and then we're gonna make 8 single crochet. and 8. Let's do join on the first one. Again, the first one is right here on the top. If you're not sure, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the chain 1 and a little left of the ring space.
Close the round with a slip stitch.
Okay, so for the second round is where you do only the back loop. Let me share with you and remind you how to do it. You're gonna do chain 1, and then only in the back loop you're gonna make the single crochet right here on the back 1. Then you grab only the back loop, 2, 3,
Close the round with a slip stitch right here on the top, grabbing 2 loops.
from round 3 to 12, both loops single crochet. First chain 1, and then in both loop, grabbing both loop, make a single crochet around, and that's what it's going to consist of this round. Very easy, grabbing both loop. We're not gonna increase, we're not gonna decrease, we're just gonna make single crochet all around to form the cylinder to make the straw. Something to remind you of is that you can always on the beginning of the round mark your stitch so you don't get confused. As a beginner you might get confused. I sometimes get confused because right here, as you can see, we're getting close to the end of this round, and I know that I need to put my stitch right here to close, right? But it might be confusing.
So let me share with you how to use the stitch marker or a piece of yarn if you don't have one. After making the slip stitch, closing the round and chain 1, you're gonna make your first single crochet, and there you put your stitch marker. Always put the stitch marker on your first single crochet of the round. You can use a piece of yarn like this or the stitch marker.
Continue working in both loops for round 3 to 12. Each round should be 8 stitches. Fast enough. Leave like 6 inches tail for sewing.
Continue using your notepad to keep control of the rounds you're making.
And that's it.
Now we're gonna do the flowers and the pearls, all those little details in the cup.
For the flowers, giving you the option to make the magic ring or chain 2, 6 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. I'm going to do the magic ring. So let's do the magic ring. Make a chain now to secure the ring, to follow the instructions that says chain 1 and then 6 single crochet in the ring. So that's 1, and 6. Then close the ring, and then it says to join at the beginning, and instead of pulling this yarn, I'm going to pull this one. So I'm going to finish my slip stitch with the lavender, and then I'm going to grab both yarn, the old one and the new one, the tails though, not this one. Grab just the one that you're not going to use anymore. You cut, and then you make a knot or 2. I'm going to make 2. It's my habit to make 2 to make sure that everything is good. Okay, and now you can start following the instructions with the lavender. In the second round, it says to chain 3. So So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Now it says to make a tremble. So now it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Now in the same space, make a tremble, yarn over twice. Pull your yarn through. Yarn over, pull your yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull the yarn in the next 2 loops. Yarn over and pull your yarn through the last 2 loops. That's a tremble. Now you're gonna repeat, making 3 more chains. Gonna make a slip stitch in the next. I'm gonna make 3, 1, 2, 3, tremble. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and a slip stitch in the next to start the new petal. You get the hang of it, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, a tremble, yarn over twice in the same, yarn over 2, yarn over 2 loops, yarn over last 2 loops, 1, 2, 3, and then a slip stitch in the next to start the new petal. 1, 2, 3, tremble. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and the next one, and a slip stitch. Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're making the last one. 1, 2, 3, tremble. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna close here and make a slip stitch, and you completed the flower. Cut the yarn. It says to make the pearls with this dark brown. So for the pearls, we're gonna make them individually and leaving a tail for sewing. Let me share with you how to make the first one. So we're gonna make a magic ring. Close the ring a little bit and make 6 single crochet in the ring. Close the ring tight. Close the round with a slip stitch right here. Fast enough. You need to make 10 of them and leave a 4-inch tail for sewing. Now you have both the tail that you left when you started and this one. I probably cut it too short. Leave it a little longer. You have enough brown yarn. Time to add all the details. Punch the plastic eyes at the markers. For the pearls, place them round 6 to 9, alternating on row 11 to 14, having 5 pearls on each round, more or less. Just place them like you see it in the picture. I recommend you use both tails that you left for these pearls. In that way, it's going to be more secure, especially if you're going to give this to a child. Make sure that they are secure. After I attach all the pearls, I flip the cup inside out and I made 2 knots, and then I cut the yarn short. Stitch the eyelashes and the mouth as they describe in the instructions. And I'm just adding little stitches here to make sure that the smile stays in place. This is something I'm developing and learning as I go. I'm doing my best. No bad at all. Time to add the polyfiber. They give you enough. I like to always disintegrate it a little bit and be able to kind of put it in that it feels soft to the touch. Don't put everything at once, leave a little bit for the lid. Before attaching the lid to the cup, I'm going to attach the straw and the flowers. I am just putting them here on the transition line so I can hide the transition better. Stitch all your stitches in a way that it doesn't show the blue color on the lid. Do it as best as you can. Just be careful not to leave the stitches revealed on the cup, okay? Do the same thing with the flower. Time to attach the lid to the cup. I'm going to use the white yarn. I'm going to weave in the tail for the brown and use the white yarn to attach it because it's what's going to show more. I don't want the brown to peek and show on the white. I think it came out so adorable. And my granddaughter loved it. She took it with her when we went to have Boba Tea. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you found it very useful and helpful. If you have any questions, please don't forget to put them in the comments below and like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. Until next time, goodbye.